this picture up for a reason. If your woman is out in public with you like this, that's not your woman. That's our woman. If your woman is in public with you like this, I don't care if you agreed or disagreed. If she out in public with you like that, that's our woman. If your girl is out in public with you like this, she is not prioritizing you. She putting you in a room full of gangbangers with an opposite set outfit on. If your woman is in public like this, you are in danger. Saying an intelligent man, like the rapper brother, we heard him talk, we didn't hear him speak. I hear him hold her up in the air like she is all the sunshine in the world. Why are we not smart enough to know we are out with a woman who's reckless? Because I know that brother right there ain't proud of this picture right here. This picture shows he has no control.
All right, so you saw that clip of both Papoose and his, wife, Remy Ma. You saw it. This is something I've been saying for a long time. Not just about Remy Ma, but, and Papoose, but the situation of people, or a lot of men, I'll say, have this idea just because they're, married like I am, or have a girlfriend, fiance, whatever is the situation of your relationship, men have this idea that that's their woman, right? And a lot of them don't realize that's not always the case, right? How do you know if your woman is really for you? Even though you're married to her, you guys are dating, she's a fiance, how do you know she's for you? And seeing Papoose and Remy Ma, the photos, you clearly could see that she was never for Papoose. Like, it was never really a real relationship, just based off the photos. It's really sad to see. So why am I even talking about this? Why is this part of the channel? Why is this a topic on Woke Nation podcast or YouTube channel? Basically, this is for a lot of people that have a relationship, right? Whether it's a guy or girl, whatever is your situation, whatever. It's really crucial that you realize before you date somebody if they're into you or if they're not. Like, really figure that out ASAP. So before we continue talking, my name is Ario DeJuiced from Woke Nations podcast, wokenation.com as well. Wokenations.com is where you can become a member of the email list. Just go on the website, you'll see more information on where to sign up. It's self-explanatory. You'll see a column where to leave your first, last name, and email address. Obviously, that's where to become a member. Super easy to find. You'll see it on the website. But yeah, become a member of the email list at wokenations.com. Wokenations.com. Let's continue talking. Again, Papoose, Remy Ma, big deal right now. Hot topic. It's just really sad to see that. But again, I've known this for a long time. Like, I've known this for a long time regarding Papoose and Remy Ma. I've noticed, even just outside of, not outside, but offline, me seeing people out and about at a restaurant, going somewhere casual, whatever. And I could just tell whether or not the guy is into the girl or if she's into the guy or whatever is the situation. Again, right? Just by looking at the body language, you can clearly see if someone is into someone or not. Or maybe they're just having an argument. They don't feel like talking to each other. You can just tell something's going wrong, right? But regarding Papoose and Remy Ma, just off the photos that you just saw from that video clip, or you're seeing multiple photos of Remy Ma not really trying to, really, I guess, claim this is my spouse or this is my partner. Just off her body language, like, you could tell she's not really into dude. It's really sad to see that. Yeah, I mean, right? It's just multiple photos of seeing the same type of body language. She's just to herself. Papoose is the one doing the leaning over, trying to grab her arm, trying to really get cozy, with their spouse, and she's just doing the opposite. It's really sad to see that, but we can't be too surprised. But at the same time, these are all not facts in terms of them getting a divorce, her cheating on Papoose with some other guy. This is all just speculation. It's not set in stone that it's happened. She's cheated, or maybe I'm just late to the party. But it's not set in stone publicly yet. That she has cheated on her spouse. So I'll just talk about the body language itself. She's not for you. Some women are not meant to be, are not meant to be wives. Some men are not meant to be husbands, right? It's just, marriage isn't for everybody. Dating someone isn't for everybody. Maybe some people need to stay single because that's just what's best for you. Everyone shouldn't be married. So don't take this idea that just because, it's what society wants you to do, and it's just so part of culture and tradition here in the States, at least, to get married. Don't listen to that, right? I'm not saying not get to marry. I'm sorry. I'm not telling you not to get married. If anything, I encourage you to get married instead of being single. I encourage marriage all the time, but not to everybody, obviously, right? But marriage isn't for everybody. It's just not meant for. So seeing Remy Ma, clearly she's not meant for marriage. She's just not. Well, let me take that back. She's not meant for Papoose. Now let me take that back again. If a woman's dressed like Remy Ma, so just everything is just revealing. Like if it's that much flesh or skin is being exposed when you're out with your man, to me personally, you're not for me, you're for all the men, because they can all see all the goodies. That is supposed to be for me, right? The king, your king, right? Your one and only. The spouse, right? The husband. That's supposed to be for you and you only. But to see a woman just so proudly and have no problems just flaunting the goods, I mean really showing off the goods, right? That to me is a clear indication that she is not meant for that husband at that time. Or Remy Ma is not meant for Papoose. It's just not. I forget all the body language stuff. How she dresses in public is just, to me, enough to determine she is not for this dude. And again, even offline, I see people do this all the time. I see couples all the time, and how the woman's dressed, I'm like, this is crazy. I could see her butt. I could damn near see the breast cleavage is out. I'm not saying that you can't dress how you want to dress. But at the same time, as a man, trust me, as a man, we do not want our women to be so exposed or exposing themselves so much in the public space. It's not because I'm insecure. I have standards. I do. I want my wife to look like Remy Ma at home in the bedroom. I don't need to just flaunt all this in public, right? It's just, there's a way to do it. And how Remy Ma is doing it, to me, that's not the way to do it. For your husband to be out there, right, with you, and this is how you present yourself in whatever public space or whatever, just being out and about, and this is how you broadcast to the world. This is who I am, and here's my husband. Yet all the guys can see the goods. We can damn near see, the just private parts basically, and that to me is a big no-no. So again, Remy Ma is not meant for Papoose, but I've known this for years. Every time I see them on the red carpets or like in the BET Awards, I'm like, yo, this is so off. She never seems like she's into him. It just never seemed like she was really into Papoose. Trust me. Seriously, trust me. I'm not saying I follow them, but when I see them, right, whatever photos they take or pictures or videos, I see her and she's always doing the opposite of what Papoose is doing. I don't think I've ever seen this woman grab this man's arm, kiss his cheek in the public space. Nothing. No kind of affection. I mean, yo, it's clear. It was clear as day years ago, that this chick was not, into Papoose whatsoever. And if these allegations are, valid of her actually cheating on her, spouse, then I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised whatsoever. But at the same time, I'm also not gullible too, because I know for a fact Remy Ma is trying to promote a new business that she's trying to promote. Some kind of battle rap thing she's doing, right? It's a business. So what better way to get all the attention on your business than some little old drama? Drama gets eyeballs onto your situations, or your situation, I'll say, right? And then she can start promoting whatever she's promoting, because all eyes are on her of this. It's genius. It really is. But they don't fool me. I don't get finesse like that from anybody. I just don't. I'm not gullible. So it can also be a case of her trying to, or them, I'll say, right? It could be a network of people trying to get attention on the business. And again, what better way to do this than sprinkle some drama and get everyone, so wild up and like, oh my God, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? And all your attention and focus is on that. And that is exactly where they want you to be. So you got finessed. I'm not that person. I'm just not gullible like that. But at the same time, I still very much, I very much still accept the fact that Remy Ma is not for Papoose. Meaning she really doesn't, based off her body actions, how she dresses, to me, it's a disrespect big time. As a man, it's a major, or just as a spouse, it's a major disrespect. There's a way to carry yourself in the public space. When you're a spouse, especially a woman, really, and how you're dressed. You should see how she dresses. When I'm telling you, look how she dresses. Super, just a lot of skin, a lot of cleavage. I would have a problem with that. Again, it's not because of insecure nonsense, but I have standards. I do, right? I will not date a woman who's basically for everyone. And just how she dresses. All the attention is on her based off how she's dressing, because there's so much skin showing. That to me is a big no-no. Again, I have standards. My wife, my current wife, doesn't do that. That's why I dated her, right? Because I know she's not for the streets. Just how she dresses is very classy. Things are covered. She's a very pretty woman, cute face, and she's not just flaunting all her goods, booty shorts. Really showing a lot. She doesn't do this to me because she respects me like that. You know what I mean? And that's something that Remy Ma doesn't do for Papoose. She does the opposite by how she dresses in the public space in front of all these men. They can see everything. You don't think they want to, tap that? How she's dressed? Like that's asking the wrong attention. It's begging for the wrong attention, or maybe the right attention. What is what she wants, which is for all the men, to really be, all eyes on me, basically. And it's just sad to see. It's really sad to see that Papoose was not able to pick that up. And yeah, even if she didn't cheat on him, to me personally, I think she's still playing him from how she dresses, how she presents herself in the public space. To me, she is playing this dude, and he doesn't seem to understand that whatsoever. And that's super sad to watch. So hopefully more people watch this, take heed to what I'm saying, and not let yourself get very much not finessed, but to not put yourself in that situation of dating someone that's not really for you. They're not really here because they want to date you. That's just not the case. That's not the intent that they're trying to paint. Clearly, how they're dressed, they are for the world. They want everyone to see their goods, and that's okay. But it's a problem when the spouse has a problem with that. You know what I mean? It's a big problem. And me personally, I just would not put myself in that type of situation. Like, I see women every day, obviously, right? And there's certain women I would never put myself in a situation of dating or marrying. Just from how they act, dress, I can tell immediately, right? I'm almost 40 years old. It's not hard for me anymore. I can tell immediately if you are wifey material or not. And Remy Ma, to me personally, is not wifey material for me, right? I don't know about you, but for me, I need my wife to have some more class. And how you step outside the house, I need you to make sure you don't show too much. I don't need that kind of attention on you from a bunch of men. Look at my wife half naked, and you can all see the goods. That's crazy. Just for me, right? Just my opinion. I don't speak for other people, but just for me. I ain't doing it. You know, again, it's not insecure. Some people are just fast to say that. I have standards. Just like you have standards, I do too. And I need my wife to make sure she very much respect our relationship and how she dresses. And now we just don't need that kind of that kind of attention from people, who are just ready to just attack and try to really get at my wife from how she's dressing. Again, it's asking for the wrong attention. That's the first thing men think about when they see some skin from a woman they don't even know. For me to already see everything, that says it all to me. I didn't have to put any work to see the goods. You're showing it to me because you're for me, right? You're my woman too. You are for all the dudes from how you're dressing. So that's my opinion. But like I said before, Papoose getting played. I saw it years ago. Remy Ma was never into this dude. Just from the body language and how she dresses, it was never real marriage. That's my opinion. But let me get up out of here. Have a wonderful day. Much love to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And again, be sure to join the email list ASAP and go from there. Thanks for watching. Be safe. I'm out of here.